Hi, this is Mary from More Florist and Bridal. I'm here to make another arrangement. So again, this is just a ceramic pot, nice little keepsake afterwards. And as always, I am just taping my containers. Make sure I secure the foam so that the flowers don't fall out of the containers itself. Okay, there you go. I crisscrossed it, and then I taped all around, just like that. Okay. So I'm thinking of using, I have some really nice white Tibet roses here that just arrived, really pretty. And then I might add in a bit of these pink Mondial roses. Again, I want to keep a really soft palette. And then I also have some peachy mini cards that I may be using, as well as some blush looking Larkspur right here. Got some eucalyptus, Italian ruscus. Here I have some pennycress that will give us that nice organic look. And as far as color wise, I think I'm going to mix a bit of lavender with some white. Lavender, well, there's just some cushions here, snowflake cushions. And then a little bit of lavender, daisy palms, some hypericum berries, veronicas, some nice light pink Alstroemerias that has not opened yet, so they have some time to open. Might just do the yellow, I'm not sure yet, so maybe a little bit of a soft yellow to give it a little bit of a brightness to it. But that's what I think so far. In this case, originally with my basket, I started off with the greenery. This one, I think I want to focus mainly on the flowers, so we can add greenery later when we fill in. Actually, no. I think I want to do, just for the sake of the design, I'm thinking I'm gonna follow the natural lines of these huckleberry that I'm going to use. So that's what I have today. I have the huckleberry, eucalyptus, and the Italian ruscus, but I'm gonna kind of use this to gauge my overall shape. So there's no real pattern for me to follow right now. I'm just inserting the stems as we go, and I want to make sure that whatever my insertion is, that I have a clean 2 inches or so to add. Let's see. Hope everyone's staying cool. It's about 113 here today in Sacramento. Tomorrow is July 4th, so it's going to be pretty hot. Okay, so this is what I have so far. Okay. So really not feeling it as much yet, so I'm going to trim and then put some nearer the base. So right here, I'm just going to go sideways down a little bit so it covers most of the tape for me. So let me just trimming right now. Again, I'm just going to move it down sideways and tuck it down so that it'll cover the foam and the tape, of course. Just trimming, so I don't want it to be overly filled with greenery. Another natural stem. I'm just going to stick this one in here, give it more of that, and then follow that pattern in a way. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and spray some leaf shine. Keeps the greenery lasting a bit more longer, gives it a nice little coat, and so that it'll look nicer. Okay. Alright, so this was the white rose I cut earlier. We got that stem cut there, so let's see. I'm just gonna kind of follow these branches and see how it goes there. Gives it more of that natural look there. So left, right. Ripping off the guard petals. So then we're going to start with 5 roses. Just want to make something nice that so she can sit on her counter. Nothing too over the top and big. So, nice little snowflake Poms that I'm gonna tuck in low, especially to cover up. Okay, tuck low right here. Okay, that way it's not. There you go again. See? Tuck in low, and then another one in here. I'm gonna cover up the mechanics. Again, pom-poms have multiple stems, so you can see there, multiple stems. And we want to make sure we utilize and maximize each stem. So every time cutting, I want to make sure I cut in a clean angle, and that keeping them at different levels too. It will not only fill and help you build volume, okay, but also, okay, makes it a bit more to look at. So again, this is the empty one. Okay. This is the other side, and you can see the tape and the foam. And I'm just gonna cut from here. Another piece here. I'm gonna try to keep a long piece though on here. So like right here, there's a gap. I'm gonna stick it in again, just about 2 inches or so. And once you tuck it in, you know, I want to make sure I go ahead and tug at it a bit too. So here I got 2 different levels there. Okay. And then that one long piece, I'm gonna pull off these leaves. And I think I'm gonna have it a bit higher out, right there. And that goes the other side, so. There we go. And then with the hypericum berries, I only have a couple pieces, so I'm gonna rip off all the leaves because they don't look so good. And when they start going bad, they go bad. So I'm gonna tuck them in, so you can see right here the foam. I'm gonna tuck it in low here, so cover up that tape there. So since I only have 2, I'm gonna tuck them in again. I'm just pulling off all the leaves because they wilt really quickly and they don't last as long. So again, I'm gonna cut that piece off, and then I think I'm gonna tuck it in here. Okay, just like that. Toss that away. And then we're gonna add that little touch of the lavender. I'm still not sure if I wanna do the pink roses, but we may or may not. Here. Just gonna have it stagger a bit next to the other ones. There you go. And then I'm thinking maybe like right here that I need something, probably low. So I'm gonna cut a short piece. So I'm thinking right there, but way low in there. Underneath this one. See? And underneath need to make sure the other side is well balanced as well. So this one's a little bit tall, so I'm going to stick this in the middle. One here on the side. Let's see. One on the left here as well. So now I have these two. And I can leave them as two on the stem there. And I'm gonna make sure I shave off these little nodes here, okay, because we don't want to build bigger holes. And I'm thinking I have it right here. Okay, there we go. A little bit organic look to it. Okay, so I think I'll add some pink roses to it. And let's see. This is a not as big piece, but it's going to be more full. So a little bit more compact as far as design goes. Pull off the guard petals, open them a bit, shave off. Make sure the roses in there secure. Okay, so I was thinking some yellow to help brighten it up a bit. And the Alstroemerias do last a while, so those are ideal for a longer lasting arrangement. Yeah, do the yellow instead. Nothing, not too much of it, but it's a nice bloom there. Two to tuck it in. Pink ones, these are not open yet, but they will, and they will help fill in nicely once they're open. Look at the sides. I know this one is for sympathy, but pretty much it's a nice spring or summer or baby girl arrangement. It's really soft pastels, so I have the stem left, so I'm just going to utilize this from the previous arrangement. Just give it a smidge of color. Just balance out the colors there. Okay, sure you don't neglect any sides. So these are some Veronicas. Okay. This one's had nice healthy leaves. Sometimes they don't, so I'm going to utilize this for some height. Some texture there. Sometimes they're kind of wimpy and they'll lean down, but once they get some water and drink some, then they'll be a bit more happy. Okay, so I got some pennycress here that will act as a nice filler. Okay, so I want to make sure I get some that are strong. That stem is not strong. So it'll help me fill in. The stems are kind of soft, so I gotta make sure that we get them into the stems and get them into the foam securely. Add a little, see, right there. Helps fill it in nicely there. Okay, I'm just going to continue to fill this in.